Caleb was one of the 12 spies sent by Moses from Kadesh Barnea to scout the Promised Land. His story is well known among Christians, particularly for his faithfulness and trust in God's promises during this pivotal episode. In this video, you'll learn all about Caleb's role in the Bible. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, now is the perfect time to do so, and don't forget to click the bell to receive notifications for future Bible study content. Caleb, the son of Jephunneh from the tribe of Judah, has sparked discussions regarding his ancestry. The Bible describes Jephunneh as a Kenizzite, meaning he was likely a descendant of Kenaz. Kenizzites were likely nomads who wandered the Sinai Desert. When Israel migrated north, some of these peoples may have joined the Israelites, which could explain how Caleb's family became part of the tribe of Judah. Some scholars suggest Jephunneh may have married a woman from Judah, though this theory presents chronological challenges, as Caleb was 40 years old when he was sent to Canaan by Moses. Despite these questions, Caleb rose to a position of leadership and respect in Judah, as demonstrated by the fact that while Nahshon, the son of Amminadab, was the tribe's leader, Caleb represented Judah among the spies. Later, Caleb also played a key role in dividing Canaan among the tribes. Joshua 15 verse 13 states that Caleb received his inheritance among the people of Judah, a possible indication of his foreign origins, though his descendants remained respected within Judah during the time of Saul and David. Among the 12 spies sent to explore the land promised by God, only Caleb and Joshua remained confident in the Lord's ability to fulfill his promises. The other spies discouraged the Israelites, citing the formidable cities and fearsome inhabitants of the land. Their lack of faith led to God's punishment, and they died from a plague, while Caleb and Joshua were promised a share of the land in Canaan. Regarding Caleb specifically, the Bible says, "But my servant Caleb has a different spirit and has followed me wholeheartedly. I will bring him into the land he went to, and his descendants will inherit it." Caleb was older than Joshua and demonstrated leadership during the scouting mission. When Caleb was sent to spy on the land, he was 40 years old, as recorded in Joshua 14 verse 7. The Bible consistently highlights Caleb's faithfulness to God, showing him as an exemplar of unwavering trust in God's promises. After 40 years of wandering due to Israel's disobedience, Caleb and Joshua finally entered Canaan, playing critical roles in its conquest. After Joshua's military campaigns subdued the land, each tribe was responsible for occupying its designated territory. Caleb, now an elderly man, once again showed his faith and vigor by claiming his inheritance in the southern region of Kiriath Arba, later known as Hebron. This region was previously known as Kiriath Arba because Arba was the greatest of the Anakites, giants who had initially frightened the other spies. When Caleb requested this land, he reminded Joshua of their scouting days and how Moses, inspired by God, had promised him the land he had walked on, as recorded in Joshua 14 verse 9. At that time, Caleb noted that 45 years had passed since the promise, and he acknowledged that God had kept him strong to fulfill it. At 85 years old, Caleb declared that he was just as vigorous as he had been at 40, reaffirming his trust that God would help him drive out the land's inhabitants. When it came time to conquer Kiriath Sepher, Caleb offered his daughter's hand in marriage to the man who captured the city, and Othniel led the charge, successfully taking the land. Othniel, who later became Israel's first judge, was related to Caleb, either his younger brother or his nephew, as the Hebrew text allows for both interpretations. Caleb's story illustrates his deep reverence for God. Although he came from a foreign family, Caleb stood firm while thousands of Israelites fell. Through his faith, he walked upon and inherited the land God had promised to Abraham's descendants. Caleb believed in God's promises, undeterred by the passage of time. Even in his old age, he remained as zealous as ever, ready to go to war, confident in God's faithfulness. If you found this story of Caleb inspiring, feel free to share this video with others. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment about what you've learned from Caleb's example.